Like, exactly. There's no more healing to do, babe. There's no more healing to do. There's no more self-work to do other than the natural, organic healing and awareness and maintenance and shifting that just happens naturally as a product of being alive. You have let go of all of the resistance around anything. And in that, you don't have to intentionally heal anything anymore. It's just instantly alchemized as a product of being in your light. Welcome back. Welcome in. I'm Bee, and today we're doing a channeled message. I've tried now like 3 times to do the horoscopes for next month, and I keep getting different directions. So today is big energy. It's the new moon in Virgo. I'm feeling simultaneously like restless and exhausted. I've been very, very productive in the last few days. I'm also recovering from being sick. So it really is the perfect, like, Virgo moons are so healing no matter what phase it's in. Virgo moons are so healing and so good at connecting us with our body and the emotions and the even psychic abilities, extrasensory abilities that we have like within the physical senses. So Spirit said today to just have a seat and relax and see what comes through. So I made myself a cup of coffee, which is regular caffeine and not decaf, and I always have decaf, so it's going to be an interesting afternoon. Maybe this will clear up the exhaustion or just make me more restless. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Ooh, they're telling me to put hot chocolate in it. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm going to bring you with me. And we're going to just add some hot chocolate. This is a beautiful gratitude ritual. When you are making yourself coffee, tea, a drink, anything, I do scoops for the things that I'm grateful for, and I stir it in and I let it kind of infuse me with all of those good intentions. I'm in a really spacey place right now, and I hope that's okay. Here we go. So I have this really awesome spicy cocoa, and we're gonna get a couple of scoops. Grateful for this abundance. Grateful for this creative outlet. Grateful for all the people supporting me on this adventure, on this journey. Grateful for my spirit guides always around me. Grateful for the sugar kick I'm about to get to help make it through the day. Lots of love. There's so much beautiful energy in cacao. Chocolate sweetens everything, even if it's unsweet. I'm just kind of rambling now. Okay. We might cut this, I don't know. We'll see. Why not? We just made hot chocolate. Anyone getting over fear of being seen? Okay, we're back. Hot chocolate for me, hot chocolate for you. Gratitude for everyone. I think I'm feeling really called to the changing of the seasons. It's about to be fall. In my mind, it already is fall. This is lavender that I harvested from my garden last year. I didn't have a garden this year. It was too hot. I was gone for so much of the summer, and I just never got my yard under control. I never planted anything at all. So I'm really grateful for this one last lavender bundle that I have from last year. It still smells so good. It feels so good. Okay. So this message feels like slowing down. Taking a breath, leaning into the exhale, metaphorically. Not guiding you through a meditation right now. I mean, we could. Oh, I would love to do that. We should do that sometime. Do a meditation together, do some Reiki together. But this time in life feels like a slowing down. It feels like there's an integration period coming for you after a lot of work and busyness and cycling through energies that you almost like didn't even have time to feel drained. Like you didn't even have time to feel exhausted because you were just in the groove. Like you gave into the momentum of your life and it flowed beautifully and you didn't have time to doubt anything working out. Like you just, it feels like it was a really big gift from the universe that forced you to see or caused you to see that if you just rest into the flow, half the work is already done for you. Like you just show up and go through the motions and it's complete and it's done and it cycles out, and then what's next? And now you're in a time of rest and recovery from that. And it's not about sleeping, it's not about hiding or escaping from that busyness. It's about allowing the dust to settle or allowing the momentum to settle and feeling the vibrational impact on your body, on your spirit. This is a time for reflection. Looking at how far you've come, looking at all the things that you've done, because you've done so much that you're not even aware of all of the things that you've done. You've been so busy. Let's pull a card together. No, let's drink some hot chocolate together. I guess it's like a mocha now, right? Coffee and hot chocolate. I could go for some whipped cream. Thank you for being here. Let's see what our first message is for you. This is from the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. This one's a little bit new for me, but it was really calling out. I was trying to use a couple of different decks, and this one just wanted to be here so bad. Oh! Ah! First light. Beginning a new cycle. I love this too because if you look, so it's a moon. It's the sun, but then there's like a crescent moon, and today is the new moon. So tomorrow will be first light of the moon. It'll be the first light of the crescent moon. So this feels really synchronistic. You are in a period of rest and recovery, which is perfectly in alignment with the new moon cycle. So these are timeless messages. It might be a new moon whenever you see this, or it might be the Virgo new moon, 2025, as we're channeling. I'm getting the image of like a blank slate. Like it's a time in your life when, and you've started over before, like this is not a starting completely over, like starting from scratch. This is after you have gone through so many different things in life that you got good at and you navigated and you made it through the other side, and then you start over. And you're a new person each time. Like there's a transformation within that takes place. And this new cycle that's beginning feels like it's the first cycle you are stepping into as your full self. Do you watch Archer? There's a TV show called Archer, and it's hilarious. It's wildly inappropriate in every way. Inappropriate. I love it. There's an episode where he is fighting a bad guy, and he's like, I don't know what you think you've heard about me and what a great spy I am, but everything you've heard about me up until now was me half-assed, like me doing minimal effort, and now I have a kid, and you threatened that kid, and now you're about to see me quadruple-assed. That's what this is. You have been not half-assing it, but not in the fullness of your power until this point. So you haven't, if there's anything that you have tried to do before and it didn't work out, or it didn't achieve the success or the status or the outcome that you were looking for, it's because you really weren't putting your fullness into it. You might have been putting full effort into it, like a lot of really hard work and a lot of energy pushing in that direction, but you were not fully tapped into yourself. I'm being given the image of trying to fill up a swimming pool with a kinked up water hose. Like, if you try long enough, you will fill the pool, but it will feel draining, it will feel exhausting, and it will take 1,000 freaking years because your hose is pinched off in a spot. Now, with the ending of this cycle, it's like the hose is unkinked and you have the full flow of your power and your energy. So now you just kind of let the hose rest in the pool and it fills on its own. Anything that you want to try again, this is your confirmation that the fullness of your authenticity is what's required here. It's not effort, it's not pushing, it's not making it happen. It is just being the most of yourself that you can be in any given moment in the direction of that thing that you're cultivating. This period of rest is important because it's almost like the muscles. Like, so when you exercise your muscles, which is what you've just been doing, you've been doing a lot of work, and work is not bad. Like, work can be good. It's like working your muscles. It's building strength, but the building of the strength doesn't happen when you're actually lifting the weights, when you're actually working out. The working out kind of shreds your muscles and breaks down the muscle fibers so that they can heal stronger. And that healing does not take place while you're working out. You have to take a recovery day. That's why the rest days are important. It's not for your mentality, like, oh, we don't want you to get too exhausted from working out every single day. No, it's intentional because your body needs that time to knit the fibers back together stronger. This is the time when the universe has put you in a place where you have to rest. You have to be still to allow that strengthening to occur beneath the surface. And in a practical way for you, that feels like integration of everything that you've just been through. Reflection in the way that it will help you to see where you're going next, or to see what thing to do next. Reflection in the way that you know what you want to do, but you aren't sure how you want to do it. Okay, I got it. You kind of know your end point. You know what you want to achieve, but you're not sure how to get there. The way to get there is by following what brought you joy in these last few months. So the call is to reflect, maybe journal, and just like meditate, go through in your mind all of the things that you have done and see which of those, one of those things will spark something inside of you, will like kind of like reignite the fire. And that's the fire that you carry forward. That's the fire that you set foot onto the new path, or you step into the new cycle with. That fire is pure. That fire is the fullness of your divine essence. And maybe the one thing holding you back is the need to know what to do from here. Let go of the need to know what to do and just do. That's so tricky. Can I get something better than that? That's not that's not very practical advice. It's not helpful. Is it? Okay, I guess it is, because that's what they're giving. Stop thinking. Stop rationalizing. For some of you, you have built up something to the point of being a little bit afraid to lose it. The hard work that you've put in, like now you're kind of like sitting in the spot of success and you're like, oh, that felt great. There's this tinge of fear where you're afraid that you will do the wrong thing and it will all fall apart, or you'll lose it, or you'll realize that it was too good to be true and it's not really yours, or something like that. Those thoughts are creeping in because you haven't had time to sit with those thoughts during these last few months. You've been too busy. You've had like too much going on. So now that there's a pause in your life, those thoughts are coming to the surface. This is just like meditation. For someone who has never meditated before, and you might be someone that meditates, so you might already know this, but for someone who has never meditated, when you sit down to meditate, it is like slamming on the brakes of a car going 100 miles an hour. It is not natural for the brain because there is so much momentum. Meditation allows the momentum to like coast to a stop. But before it can coast to a stop, all of the stuff in the back seat like slides forward and you're like, what the hell? This is a little bit like that. You're like sitting, observing. It's almost inside out of what other people go through during manifestation. Most people are feeling really good on the inside, and then they open their human eyes and they look around and it's not here yet, and they're like, oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the way I'm feeling isn't correct. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. And then they shut it down. This is like a little bit inside out. For you, you have been so busy doing the thing and flowing the energy that it's all around you now. Like you have success, you have achievement, you have money, you have the partner, you have the things that you wanted. And now you open your eyes and you're like, is this real? Like, do I really get to keep this? Like, is this really mine? And then you're also looking at what comes next, like the things around you. I think that's what the reflection is. If you look back on the last few months and you journal on it, or you look at how far you've come and look at what you've done, you will see that what you have right now is exactly what you were working towards having a long time ago. And now you have it all, but it doesn't feel like you have it all because you're already looking at what comes next. Don't feel selfish, don't feel greedy, and don't get caught in the trap of that's unrealistic. Once you achieve a certain amount of success, it really will only get better and better and better if you enjoy that feeling, if you bask in it and you just have appreciation for it. Any fear of it, any judgment of it, any skepticism of it won't undo it, but it will start to manifest in the 3D. Things will start to not be so great if you accidentally shut it down with those doubts. You have all of these things because you did the vibrational work. You deserve these things. I feel like the core of the message is you deserve this. You deserve this. just inherently, by existing. You deserve all of the best things that life has to offer. You came here for that. You came here to do the work to get to this point, to receive all of this. And it's not just good for you, it's good for everyone around you. Let's get one more card. Let's get the moon. It's a new moon day. Let's get the moon card. This one's calling. Reach for the moon. Go for it. This is the time when your wildest freaking dreams come true, bro. This is the time when you are exactly the version of yourself that does the thing. I feel like all of our messages on this channel come down to you are the person to do the thing. You came here to do something significant in this lifetime. You came here with a very big purpose. And all of the work that you've done up until this point has been to shape you into the person that can do this. All of the trauma, all of the dark stuff, all of the pain, suffering, all the heartbreak, all of the negative things that you have gone through were to shape you into the person with an awareness of those things that can now cast a light in the other direction. I'm being given the image of the polarity. One of the Hermetic laws is of polarity. In our universe, you know the thing about in physics, like every action has an equal and opposite reaction. It's like that with creation. For all of the light that we want to experience, there has to be a counterbalance to it. That's how some of the most radiant light workers have been through the most unspeakable horrors. You know this. You know this already because this is you. In order to be the light and appreciate the light and recognize what is truly the light, you had to experience the other end of that spectrum. All of that was for the sake of shaping you into the person who broadcasts the light. And you do it in your own special way. So it's your art, it's your music, it's your words, it's your message, it's your friendship, it's your love, it's your cooking, it's your crafting, it's in your crocheting, it's in your decorating. It is in whatever you do that brings you joy. There's no right or wrong answer other than right and wrong doesn't exist. You are a person that is now living in the paradigm where there's no such thing as right or wrong. There's no such thing as positive and negative. Like, those things don't exist. It's all a whole experience and a various spectrum of points and situations within a whole experience. You were lacking a little bit of clarity on your purpose because you felt like it had to be like a specific thing. Like, you were like, I have to be of service by teaching this to other people, or I have to be of service by healing other people. The truth is, you heal people when you are in your flow, when you are on your highest vibration, when you are chasing your desires, when you are in your element, when you are pursuing all that lights you up. That's how you light up the world around you. You are now the person, the version of yourself that, like, exactly, there's no more healing to do, babe. There's no more healing to do. There's no more self-work to do other than the natural, organic healing and awareness and maintenance and shifting that just happens naturally as a product of being alive. You have let go of all of the resistance around anything. And in that, you don't have to intentionally heal anything anymore. It's just instantly alchemized as a product of being in your light. That was really funny. It just cut off. It was like mic drop. I just pulled one more card for you. and it is deep replenishment. Rest, retreat, be held. And again, completely different deck with this beautiful crescent moon here. So this feels like a beautiful time for you to just be. Just be. Just soak it all in and get ready for what's next. New cycle is about to embark. And based on how busy you've been, it feels like you will be that busy again. It won't feel that busy because you'll be in flow. You will be tapped into the fullness of your power, the fullness of your energy. You will be tapped into source. So it won't feel like that much work. It won't feel like that much effort. But this time of replenishment is to knit those muscle fibers together stronger so that you have the strength for the next cycle of your journey to feel effortless. You're about to do the thing. Excellent work! Yay! Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. Till next time.